Hey, it's Nate, and we are now a week away from Bleach Rebirth of Souls. And man, that just feels so crazy to say. Like, it does not feel that long ago that we first got that announcement trailer, and I feel like everything just completely stopped for me, and I was like, nah, I need this game now. And now it's just a matter of days, and honestly, I can't stop like refreshing my YouTube, seeing people's takes, interacting with the community. And that's why I wanted to make this video just talking about why I'm very confident that this game will not only not fail but surpass majority of anime games. And I do want to start off by saying that everything I'm going to be saying in this video is my genuine thoughts. I don't want to say anything just to try to appeal to anybody or just to follow a crowd or any other factor, right? For the main fact, it's very obvious that this game seems to be made by fans of the series. Like, even in the move sets, you can see specific movements taken straight out of the anime. And it's like the very small details that only like the die-hard Bleach fans would notice. And I'm like, man, like, Tamsoft is just ready. Tamsoft is ready to show everybody that they can handle big IPs and they can kill it. And the biggest reason why I was moved to make this video is because I came across a few videos of people saying Bleach Rebirth of Souls is being overhyped. It doesn't look that great, and it's gonna flop just like every other game. And the main reason why I need to just say that is just 1,000% wrong is people don't really know the community that they're talking about. I've seen a lot of YouTubers covering Bleach Rebirth of Souls that openly admit that they don't know anything about Bleach and they're kind of new to the series. And to be honest, I feel like a lot of people are just trying to hop on the train just because they know that a new game is coming out and they want to get views. But for the real Bleach fans, and I'm not trying to be pretentious in saying this, but for real Bleach fans, we know how dedicated the community is to this series. When you really think about it, we haven't gotten a console game for Bleach in 13 years, right? Not only that, we also had to wait 10 years to get our anime back. So, needless to say, this community is extremely grateful to even have a console game to start with. And I don't want to say that we're going to have this game be successful just because we're grateful to have the game alone. But we have a genuinely beautiful, innovative product that isn't just another arena fighter, but it's an actual fighting game, which has so many different non-traditional components like the stock system and the way that the characters move and the capacity and potential for different combos. It almost feels unreal if I'm being so for real. Like, I'm watching the gameplay of Ichigo versus Ikaku and everything else, and I'm like, oh my god. Well, first of all, I'm like, will I even be good at this game? Because as an anime fan who plays the games, I'll openly admit that like I'm a bit more casual. I don't always play games that frequently, and I'm used to like the spammy type games like the Sparking Zeros, etc. But I'm like, nah, I'm ready to take the time and grind out this game and actually get good. But I don't want to get too off topic. You might notice I don't have a script. But going back to one of my biggest points is the community. For a lot of people, I noticed that they said, oh, well, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero was the most hyped up anime game of all time, and it flopped after a month. To which I would say, absolutely, it flopped. And don't get me wrong, Sparking Zero was one of my most anticipated games too, because I'm a die-hard Tenkaichi fan. But one big difference between the Bleach community versus the Dragon Ball community is we have gotten like what 20 something Dragon Ball games in the past decade plus in comparison to Bleach, which has what, like two console games. I think people don't realize like all the Bleach community had for a very long time, for the most part, was like what, Bleach Brave Souls. And don't get me wrong, I am not a big mobile game fan, but just seeing like how long the community like played that game and supported it, and not only the community, but the GOAT himself, Taite Kubo, fucking being involved in the game and having what if original concepts, like what if Ichigo was like 100% Quincy and a few other things. And I'm like, it was just so sick to see that although we didn't get, in my opinion, a game that was all that great, they took the extra time to make it last. And I genuinely feel like if it wasn't for the Bleach community that played games like Brave Souls, we might not be where we are today. And that's another reason why I want to say big shout out to the Bleach community. And the biggest reason I'm saying the game won't fail is because, like I said, it's a game for fans, made by fans. And at the end of the day, yeah, we might see that when the game first launches, there might be bigger numbers that might drop off to a certain degree. But one thing this game has for going for it that Sparking Zero doesn't have is that when the hype dies down from all the casual fans or the content creators just trying to make content, this game will have a longevity that most anime games do not have. And once again, that goes back to the fact that I just feel like Bleach fans are going to be extremely grateful to the fact that this time around, Tamsoft and Bandai are prioritizing quality over quantity, where we didn't just get a bunch of half-baked shit Bleach games in the past recent years. No, instead we had to wait extremely patiently to get a high-quality product. And a lot of people in the beginning were thinking that it was kind of a setback that the game is available on the previous gen, like PlayStation 4. But I think that this is actually also in our advantage because it opens a window for more fans of the series to enjoy the game, which would also help us lead into new DLC content like the inevitable Thousand Year Blood War, Full Bring arc, maybe even the Can't Fear Your Own World. Or in my mind, I'm thinking one thing that would just be so sick is if we were to get like what if characters very similar to Bleach Brave Souls, where we're able to get like what if Ichigo was 100% Quincy or like a few other characters like that. But I don't want to get in the habit of repeating myself just for repeating myself's sake. I want to make sure that I hit all my points on why I think that this game will not fail. And I think another fact is that it's going to take the anime community by surprise because Bleach is one of those series that, for whatever stupid reason, is just so slept on. And everybody wants to become so skeptical and such a critic when it comes to Bleach, but they don't have that same energy with Naruto or One Piece or Dragon Ball. Mind you, I love all the series I just mentioned. Currently, I'm watching them all. But Bleach just has this reputation where for some reason somebody like a couple of years ago said that it was bad and a bunch of people who can't think for themselves kind of just ran with it. And at least that's my opinion, and I'm very much biased to be honest. But yeah, I think that this is just a great way to kind of reframe the way that people see Bleach. Thousand Year Blood War is killing it, man. Not just the animation, it's just a perfect adaptation. The voice acting is on top, and now we have a peak game. Come on, man. We are winning. And honestly, if this community wasn't so cool, I probably would not feel necessary to take the time to record videos like this and have a ball. And honestly, I just want to say, like, for anybody who has watched the videos or like left any comments and stuff, this is extremely fun. I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I'm really just a guy having fun and talking about a series he loves. And if this is what you guys enjoy by any means, I don't know how consistent I'll be once the game drops because I'm sure we're all going to be playing it and having a good time. But if there's any time that anybody wants to hear an opinion of me or like you just want to hear me talk about the game or you want to share your thoughts, I'm here. I'm enjoying it. I'm really just a fan like anybody else. And thank you guys so much and take care.